So, I have been very frustrated with Astarion Alone. I'm gonna put that aside for now. I think I need to get better at the game. Right now, I just want to get my golden dice. And I'm going to do that in what I believe will be the easiest way that I can. Gale, the tank. Gale starts as a wizard, and you can't change his class during the screen, but when we get to withers, we will change his first class to sorcerer, which we will want to do to have +2 to... We want proficiency with our constitution saves. And also, once we switch back to wizard, the way Baldur's Gate 3 works, if you multiclass, your latest class is the ability that determines your item-based save DCs. So, starting as a sorcerer and becoming a wizard will ensure that my item-based DCs, such as scrolls, will be based on my intelligence. I'm just gonna do this for now for cantrips. For spells, I'm gonna do the mobility spells. I'm gonna have shield. I'm gonna have thunder wave. And I'm gonna have magic missile. You can't change the background. It is sage for Gale. For the abilities, I'm gonna switch this +1 here, so I have a 16 intelligence and a 16 dexterity. My constitution will be 14. I don't want penalties in my wisdom or charisma, but I think Gale is a bit too socially awkward to have a bonus to charisma. However, he will have persuasion proficiency, so he'll at least have a bonus there. And then, yeah, that will be his human proficiency. And then he has arcane and history for being a sage. I'm not going to be a transmuter, so I really don't care about medicine. My wisdom isn't going to be that high, so I'm probably not going to bother with insight. And I don't necessarily think Gale is that good at detecting what people really mean. So I'm just going to go with, like, the intelligence skills. He's got all the intelligence skills minus nature. I think that makes sense. And then I probably don't need a feather fall immediately. Let's put the magic missile in there just in case. Alright, so let us start on this journey. Now this will not be a solo run. I will handle as much of the content as much as possible. And our Gale will be devoted to Mystra. So let us go.
You need a guardian.
Oh right.
Choose one.
I'll just go with the default guardian.
else am I? Cozy, it is not.
Escape the Nautiloid. Find a way off the Nautiloid. We've been abducted by mind flayers and infected with some kind of parasite. We need to find a way off this ship. The Wizard of Waterdeep. Escape the Nautiloid. I was an archmage. Powerful, proud, full of potential, until my failed attempt to impress my lover, the goddess Mystra, left me with a volatile orb of Netherese corrupted weave in my chest. Keeping it stable is difficult at the best of times, and these are far from the best of times. I've been abducted by mind flayers, infected with one of their tadpoles. So far, the orb appears unaffected, but I can't count on that for long. I need to get back to Faerunian soil before it begins to hunger.
Visions project into your mind. A Nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy. The pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Investigation. Investigate the pool.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Well, I'll leave it then.
Dead. Serves you right for abducting me. Not a problem. Looks like I'm not the only live cargo on the loose. Survivor. Another empty pod.
I take care of a little bit of gatekeeping here, bookkeeping here.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind. A schematic of a Nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship. A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly. One like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution. Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this. 1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return! They return.
You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
Who am I talking to? A man or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Certainly, I'll rely on my investigation to begin with.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Well, I have no bonus from medicine. I have a penalty for strength, and I have a 3 from dexterity. But I do have advantage if I use medicine, and that is probably worth more than +3. So let us try that. Of course, it could not matter.
The swelling is too great. You cannot lift the brain out of the skull.
There's nothing left to do but destroy the brain. Certainly that would be less cruel than leaving it there.
This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Gaeth, Mind Flayers.
Gale already knows about Mind Flayers. This would not come as a surprise to him. So who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
We need to figure out where we are.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the Helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
we'll handle this in the normal way we would expect to. Let's go ahead and take the lone one over here if we can. And let's...
Onward.
I will ascend.
It shall be done.
I am fury. I am death. You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now. Not now. We must go to the Helm.
Hard not to ask questions. Why the Helm?
Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
Could be interesting.
Ah, the crossbow. Another crossbow. We should send that to Lae'zel. And also, weapons that are thrown. We should give Lae'zel thrown weapons rather than ranged weapons per se.
That dragon won't stop until the ship's destroyed. Me with it if they don't hurry up.
Yes.
Gale machinery. I can make no sense of it.
I am the foggiest, unfortunately. No idea what this says. Annihilate.
Well, I don't like the annihilate button, so let's start on the other side.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Yells. Gone crazed. Because of the lever.
Time to strike.
The last board is set. On it. I feel like a new man.
Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
Wizard, Arcana. There's magic at work here. Determine what kind.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
This thing's magically linked to that console. Let me see what I can do.
Hurry! Please!
We met a Githyanki named Lae'zel. She told us we can escape if we reach the ship's helm. We encountered a survivor, trapped inside one of the pods aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps we can find a way to free her.
The console appears dormant.
Inscribe the device with the glyphs you sensed from the pod's warding runes.
The console hums to life.
Take a closer look at the powered-up console.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Place your hand on the console.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Illithid, wisdom, will the pod to open.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for.
We opened the pod using an Eldritch rune and freed the captive. We should speak to her.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Did you feel that just now? We were in each other's heads.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
All right then, let's get going. I'm Gale.
Shadowheart. One moment.
What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Rescue the Illithid's captive complete. We learned that the survivor aboard the Nautiloid is called Shadowheart. She joined us. But of course we're Gale, so there's going to be more chatter.
Not now. We must go to the helm.
Nothing new to say.
Something the matter? Besides the obvious, that is.
Shadowheart. Unusual name.
Pondering my name won't get us off this ship. Let's stow the small talk until we're safe, shall we?
Any suggestions for how to proceed?
Well, jumping overboard is hardly an option. So that leaves us with taking control of this ship. Provided we can figure out how to do that, of course.
Let's keep going.
I'm right behind you.
Dark Mind. A humanoid brain, alive and in perfect condition, suspended in cerebrospinal fluid.
A brain. not so miraculous outside of a skull.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Intellect Devourer, Newborn, Blind Sight, Dark Vision, Opportunity Attack. An Aberration, a minion of the Mind Slayers.
Oh, action, not reaction.
I'm pretty sure, if nothing else, Lae'zel would immediately attack this thing.
Need to act fast.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
On my way? Yes, of course.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Means nothing to me.
Place your hand on the console.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
God, it's horrifying. And a touch fascinating. Another brain. These jars are nothing if not consistent.
This Eldritch Rune would have been used to free Shadowheart, but we don't need it now. Now we did find a key. We can see if it opens this lock. It did.
We are nearing the Helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Now, during this playthrough, I wanted to feel a little bit more immersive, so I'm not going to show the random looting. However, on the Nautiloid, we won't be able to come back here, so what I am going to do is break for a moment, go loot everything that I can find, and meet you back here. Be right back. So, you did see me looting corpses. Corpses, chests, quest-related items, those things I'll loot. But when I say the random looting that I don't want to show you, I mean I am going to be taking everything that's not nailed down. So, there is that. We are ready to go on. I will Have Gale give everybody an enhanced leap before moving on. And I gave us all Long Strider.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Gale after we escape.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
I'm not going to try to get Commander Zulk's sword. I didn't even bother to change Shadowheart's spells to include command drop. We're just gonna try to make it to the end and pick up whatever stuff we can find nearby. We're not gonna... Well, Lae'zel is
Time to
melee
strike.
range, so let's have her go first and...
I speak, they burn.
What if we do?
Torment!
Okay, that's one down.
Need to stay focused.
Let's just blow this imp away.
Death is but a word away. Let's hope there's smoke powder inside.
Victory awaits.
No bonus action, okay.
Make way.
Nice.
Take this ship, or Astarion will have your head.
4.
Hurry, before they strike.
Gone with the weave.
my fury. Focus. We need to reach the transponder.
Eat this!
A quick peek will have to do.
Heading there.
I don't fancy their chances.
And, no reason to delay.
As you wish.
The Helm's alien transponder. You made it in time. Despite your recent fall from the Nautiloid, you are miraculously unharmed. Apart from the volatile orb of Netherese magic buried within your chest, of course. It stirs softly. Soon it will hunger, and when that time comes, it must be fed. Starve it, and you risk triggering a cataclysmic explosion of raw, unfettered weave. Such an explosion will be unavoidable if the tadpole in your skull triggers ceramorphosis. An outcome definitely best avoided.
Recall everything you know about illithid tadpoles.
You know a good deal about illithids and the process known as ceramorphosis. None of it good. According to what you've read, you have but 7 days to find a cure. Well, that's the end of you. Better get moving.
So, escape the Nautiloid complete. We escaped the Hells and the Nautiloid. I was an Archmage. There. That's... Find the cure. We've escaped the Hells on the Nautiloid and crashed somewhere back in the material plane. We need to explore the area and find a healer. So, we will pick up here in the next video. Have a good one.